Well, thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank all of the witnesses for taking your time to be with us this afternoon. There were some comments made a while ago that, at the very least, created some confusion and gave the false impression that somehow tariffs have not had an impact on inflation. Let me just refer to you exactly what the Federal Reserve has said. This was right after their last month's meeting. Jay Powell said, and I quote, "It's really tariffs that are causing the most of the inflation overshoot." If you want to read the article for yourselves, it's from Reuters last month, dated December 10th, entitled, "Fed's Powell Says Inflation Overshoot Caused by Trump Tariffs." So there is simply no question that Trump's tariffs, which, let's face it, are essentially a national sales tax on imported goods, there's no question that they have increased prices for the American people, increased costs, and are a big reason why interest rates are higher today than they were predicted to be 12 months ago before the Trump tariff tax took effect. But you know, a lot of the attention goes to the consumer and how they are paying more because of Trump's tariff tax. What probably gets less attention is the impact that that has had on job creation in the United States, and specifically the negative impact it has had. Now, I know the president and the administration keep claiming that tariffs are rebuilding American manufacturing, but the data tells a different story. According to the December 2025 jobs report, the United States lost 68,000 manufacturing jobs last year. Not gained, lost 68,000 manufacturing jobs. We also, of course, received the inflation report showing that we are still nowhere close to the 2% target. So, Mr. Mara, let me turn to you, because you talked about this a little while ago in one of your answers, and I hope you could expand more on not just the consumer side, since that gets most of the attention, but specifically how Trump's tariff tax is hurting manufacturing and costing us good, high-paying American manufacturing jobs.